Freestyle, go. What? It's Monday morning, and I'm freestyling with my co-pilot, Misty.
You're so good at freestyling.
I cannot decide what to say. See, when you say I'm good, I mess it up.
You really did. It went downhill real fast.
Oh, boy. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Special welcome to our new friends we made on our new Christmas Eve special.
Mm-hmm, that was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And shout out to anybody that's listening to us for the first time from hearing about us on The Unsolicited or Organized Religion with Seth Lawrence.
And welcome to our new patrons.
Yeah.
Don't forget those.
We got to get paid, son, up in these streets. Yeah.
Ooh, right?
These toboggans aren't going to buy themselves.
This is a toque.
It's a toque.
Toque is what Canadians call it.
It's a toque.
Are
we going to do a whole episode on toques?
We're not, but I do have to ask you, toboggan.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called in the South?
Toboggan.
I've heard the word. I've never heard anyone actually say it and call it that, a toboggan.
I didn't hear beanie until I moved to California.
Oh, really? That's what we called it in Kansas.
Yeah, or hat. We just call it a
hat or beanie for this, but also, yeah, I've never heard anybody actually call it a toboggan.
Oh yeah, that's me. I was always wondering why you'd call two snow elements the same thing. Like a toboggan is a sled that you ride.
Right. That's the other thing is I was like, I thought a toboggan was something totally different.
Could be.
And then you wear a.
I could have also been raised in a household.
Maybe it's a toque-boggan.
Ooh, maybe. That's genius.
The Southern Canadian version.
I like to think that my parents just made up words and then sent me out into the world to say them incorrectly and get laughed at.
I think maybe they might have,
They're
actually.
Like, yeah, this one's called a Lexus. And it's like, no, that's a watch. That's a bad example. I'm bad at words.
I'm not sure what just happened. I'm Misty.
And I'm Ike.
The next 15 minutes,
We're going to debate pop culture.
my background's in music.
My background's in film.
I know the topics beforehand.
And I don't.
We check the internet for the facts.
And ruin it with opinions.
From pop rocks in your lunchbox.
To Happy Meal toys and swatch clocks. Well, our 2-minute intro music is up. So what are we going to talk about? Yeah.
So food eating contest.
Okay.
This time of year is specifically known for its gluttony.
That's right.
Okay. Everybody always has like the holiday 15 pounds that they put on, whatever.
Oh boy, I hope not.
Kind of like led me down the rabbit hole of competitive food eating contests.
Competitive food, like Kobayashi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the people that eat all the hot dogs.
Right.
But there's a whole bunch of them.
Right.
And it's not just hot dog eating contest.
Like pie eating contest?
Yeah, but there's like a lot of other things.
What are some other competitive eating things that you can eat?
Well, let's see. Obviously, that's the first one is that there are the hot dogs. But there is the Vaughn Pizza Fest World Pizza Eating Contest.
Oh, man, that would be awesome.
It's in a place called Woodbridge, Ohio. And so now we have to go to Woodbridge, Ohio.
Yeah.
Because I would like to take part in this pizza eating contest.
Oh my gosh. You know what I just found on the internet?
Tell me.
There is a league for professional eaters.
There is. It's an actual sport.
It's called the MLE.
Yeah, I looked this up. Professional eating, speed eating is what it's called.
Major League Eating is the MLE.
It's an actual sport.
Whoa, this guy's going to eat 2 full Thanksgiving dinners, including the turkeys. Gross. Ugh. Do you know what a mukbang is?
No.
Dude, I didn't know about this until I did this.
Wait, a mukbang?
Yeah, Google mukbang.
No, I just want you to tell me what it is.
I want to know the official definition, but as far as what I know it to be is you just put a ton of food out and you just tape yourself eating it.
I don't understand. What's the point?
What?
You're just videoing yourself eating food?
A mukbang, also spelled like you're going to be able to tell how I spell it, also known as an eating show, is an online audiovisual broadcast in which a host consumes a large quantities of food while interacting with the audience.
And is this one of those things people get off on it? Watching somebody eat?
I don't think
like
it's
sitting in cakes?
I don't think it's sexual unless you're into the ASMR of it. Like,
ugh. God.
You're just like, oh, now I'm going to eat the turkey. And like, I'm eating turkey. And then they're like, people on chats are like, eat the mashed potatoes next. You're like, I'm going to eat these mashed potatoes. Maybe it is sexual.
I think maybe it is
Maybe
a little.
I just sexualized it.
No, I think maybe it's already that way. People are freaks.
Dude, that is insane.
We need to do a whole episode on weird fetishes.
Yeah.
Okay, so the pizza eating place in Ohio.
Yep.
It hasn't been around for long. But Jeff Esper broke a world record by eating 19.25 9-inch personal pan pizzas in 10 minutes.
Well, and how
that guy
many?
ate almost 20 personal pan pizzas in 10 minutes.
What?
9-inch pizzas.
9 they're not okay. 9.
Yeah, it's a Pizza Hut, the personal pans that you used to get when you were a kid.
I thought those were 6 inches. What?
No,
9
inches. Because
wow.
we've gotten fatter, and that means food's gotten bigger.
That's right.
So 19 and a half of those in 10 minutes.
Wow.
And he got $4,000.
Wow. Oh, wow. There's a world poutine eating championship.
I love poutine.
I do too, but I don't want to.
Not in mass.
Yeah.
Like that's something that you eat in like small doses. It's very rich.
Oh my God. How many jalapenos do you think you can eat?
I could not eat very many.
How many do you think?
Like I like spicy food, but jalapenos, I don't know, man.
How many do you think the world champion can eat? Unless you're on the same list as me and you already know.
10?
10 jalapenos?
I don't know. Like I don't.
265.
What?
And then guess how much money you win for that?
How much?
$1,500.
That is not enough.
Nope.
Do you know what your butthole is going to feel like for the next like month?
Butthole fight!
That's going to be you are going to be fighting your butthole for an entire month.
Oh man.
A whole month.
That's
like,
nuts.
265 jalapenos.
Yeah. That's not even $10 a jalapeno.
That's not worth it. I'm sorry. It's just not.
That's almost $5 a jalapeno. And that's if you win. If you lose.
There is one that I could tell you that I think that I could do a pretty good job at. So there's a steakhouse in Indianapolis called St. Elmo's.
Okay.
And what they're famous for are not their steaks. They are famous for their shrimp cocktail sauce.
I thought
not the shrimp cocktail.
Right.
Shrimp cocktail sauce.
Really?
There is something about it. So literally every time we roll through Indy, that is the first thing on the list is going to the promoter rep and saying, as soon as St. Elmo's opens, I need a couple orders of shrimp cocktail.
What?
It's like crack cocaine.
So the contest is to eat that much sauce?
No, it's to eat the shrimp, but you can cover it in all the cocktail sauce you want.
Do you know how many pounds of shrimp? I guess you do because we're on the same list. How many pounds of shrimp they had to eat to win the St. Elmo's? And again, $1,500 prize.
This says 10 pounds, 6.4 ounces.
Okay, I'm jumping off this.
That's a lot.
I'm going to jump off this list because we're on. You're on Mashable, right?
You go find the list. I want to tell you a couple of other things about food eating contests.
Okay.
Competitive eating, which also can be called speed eating. It's a sport that participants competing who can consume the most food in the shortest amount of time. There are 50 major league eating contests in North America.
50?
50 different ones.
And that's just the different kinds?
Yeah.
And then there's ones in every city all over the place. There's hundreds and hundreds of eating contests.
Those are the sanctioned ones that are sanctioned by the MLE, the Major League Eaters.
Isn't there another league that's like the IGFTR or something? Hold on.
I don't know. So it is dangerous, actually.
It is dangerous.
So obviously we're super intrigued by watching the hot dog eating contest.
Yeah.
But shoving your mouth with that amount of food in a matter of seconds can have really serious side effects on your body and your mind. Choking, obviously, is the first concern. But other things that have popped up, and these are so like no brainer, but you would never think about it. Tongue bites and finger bites. Because you're eating so fast.
Oh, gosh.
A lot of times they bite their fingers accidentally when they're shoving the food in their mouth.
So much nope.
Right?
Yes.
But I mean, like I said, no brainer that would of course happen.
Yeah. Or cheek bites.
Cheek bites and tongue bites. Isn't that weird?
That is weird. Oh, it's the IFOCE is what I was trying to do.
So people have died from food eating contests.
When I was a youngster, I'd say somewhere between 16 and 20, the local radio station had a water drinking contest.
Those are really dangerous.
Yeah.
Because you can get water drunk.
Yeah, a lady drowned herself
Yeah.
because she drank like 2 gallons of water and
Yeah.
it flooded her brain for an
Right.
Xbox.
You know what? I think that I remember hearing about that on the news.
Yeah.
Like that was a national thing.
Mm-hmm. Might not have been my hometown either, but that's the way I remember
It
it.
might be that urban legend thing. Like my cousin knew this lady.
No, be careful, bro. Don't drink so much water.
Right.
Dude. Yeah.
So obviously, the most popular of these is the hot dog eating contest.
Oh,
So
yeah.
there was a 47-year-old that choked to death during a hot dog eating contest.
They didn't have a medic?
I mean, sometimes when you choke, you still don't live just because you get the Heimlich.
Oh, man.
It doesn't always work.
How dumb.
You can still actually choke to death.
Do you think they had food at the memorial for that guy?
I hope that they had a hot dog bar. I really do. I mean, that's how that guy wanted to go out.
Pigs in a blanket. Oh.
Okay, get this one.
Mm-hmm.
At Sacred Heart University in 2017, a 20-year-old female student died as a result of a pancake eating contest.
Pancakes?
She ate too many pancakes.
Sugar overdose from the syrup?
No, she choked too.
Okay.
She ate too many pancakes way too fast.
You know what my favorite would be?
Tell me.
The Birkwood Farms bacon eating contest.
Oh my gosh. I think that one would be really hard because bacon is not all uniformly sized.
That's correct. This is an interesting.
like-
How much bacon do you think it would take to be the gold skillet winner?
Well, I would think that they would do that weighing it in ounces instead of pieces.
You're right.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. 12 pounds?
Well,
I don't know.
way.
6 pounds?
Uh,
I told you I'm bad with mathing. Numbers short circuit my brain.
he won after he ate a full pound of bacon.
1 pound?
Right. But it must be a full pound cooked. Because a full pound uncooked, you buy it by the pound uncooked.
Right. I was like, that's a packet.
But think about how much bacon
I could do
actually.
that on a Sunday morning.
Right.
If I was hungover.
Think about how much bacon weighs once it's fried up.
Oh, not very much
It's
at
like
all. It's
air.
like air.
So you eat a pound of it.
Okay.
This
So
dude-
maybe that's a lot.
Yeah, this dude says he is on the high-fat, low-carb keto diet and that he can eat bacon pretty much whenever he wants because it's the
true.
perfect ratio of fats and protein with no carbs.
Yep, that is correct.
That guy's going to die of a heart attack.
Not according to keto people.
Probably not. They have a Peeps eating contest.
That's fucking disgusting.
National-
Peeps are the work of the devil.
The National Harbor World Peeps Eating Championship.
Oh, God.
And they're they're blue.
They're so... Can you imagine when you throw that up?
Yeah, I can. That's what.
It's
okay.
like throwing up taffy, like blue taffy.
Oh, okay. So the world record holder for eating the most Peeps was Matt Stoney in 2017. Guess how many he ate?
100?
200 Peeps
Oh!
in 5 minutes.
Shut up. That's so fucking gross.
Yeah.
How many Peeps come in those cardboard packages that they sell them in?
Like 6 or 8 or 12. But
Ugh.
he beat, sorry, that wasn't 2017. In 2017, he beat his own record by 55. I couldn't even eat 55. He beat it by 55.
I would probably get gaggy eating one.
Guess how many Easter baskets you can fill with Peeps at 255 Peeps?
How many?
25 Easter baskets. Yeah. No, thank you.
Where do you think that food eating contest started?
Oh, do you know? I don't know.
I do know.
It would seem like it would come from a time when food was kind of scarce and that people would enter it to not only win money for their family, but also like to have a good meal.
Actually, you're going to be really intrigued. Like this, you're going to be like, oh.
Well, Frank started it, right? Well, do share.
The first recorded food eating contest took place in Toronto in 1878. It was organized as a charity fundraiser and it was a pie eating contest. And Albert Piddington won. It's not known how many he consumed,
Good
but
old
the
Albert.
prize was a book, a leather-bound book.
I have many fine leather-bound books
Right?
and rich mahogany.
So then it kind of spread from there as a way to raise money for charity.
Wow.
And so then the Nathan's hot dog eating contest started in Coney Island on July 4th every year in 1916. So
36 years.
Yeah, 36 years later.
So someone was alive for the first one
Probably.
and the second
Yeah,
one. Do you think there was someone that was alive for the first one and then present at the second one?
probably.
Interesting.
Yeah. A spreader.
A super spreader.
A competitive eating super spreader. It's believed that the first Nathan's hot dog eating contest began as a result of 4 immigrants who tried to eat as many hot dogs as possible to show off their patriotism on July 4th.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, before we get to the Nathan's hot dog as the grand finale,
Yeah.
do you there's one called the Daily Foods World Gyoza Eating Championship.
Oh my God, I could kill that.
To me, they look like pot stickers.
They are.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many pot stickers can you eat in 10 minutes? If someone was to give you $6,000.
I bet I could eat in 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Probably 60.
Okay, well, you're going to need to put down another 299.
Because they keep their
just-
throats lubricated
Yep.
and they can be slippery if in my brain what I do with my gyoza at home is that I fry it, but then I also bake it afterwards and it's drier. I like it crunchier instead of flimsy and like slippery. But yeah, I can see that if it's slippery, how easy it would be to just like, to me, it'd be like oysters, throwing them down your throat. Like
Yeah.
they would just slide down your throat.
Who?
I also know my boundaries.
So we were talking about that guy, Matt Stoney, earlier.
Yeah.
He came in second place at the
At the gyoza eating contest.
He lost to Joey Chestnut.
Joey Chestnut is the most successful male competitor in eating ever. He has won a total of 13 times since 2007.
Oh, is he the guy that wins the hot dog?
That's Kobayashi.
Oh, because here is Joey Chestnut's. It seems like it goes back and forth between Matt Stoney and Joey Chestnut recently. Interesting Kobayashi fact. That slaps.
That's slaps.
The movie The Usual Suspects.
Yeah, so good.
At the end, when it reveals that he was just telling a story by reading things off the bulletin board,
Yeah.
Kobayashi was the hot dog eating champion, and he made that the name of the bad guy.
Right.
Are you Kobayashi?
Right. Never
Never put that together?
never
Interesting.
never did.
And that's competitive eating, folks.
That's competitive eating.
That was fun.
Let's
I learned a
go.
lot.
Let's go hoover down some hot dogs.
Well,
Just kidding.
okay. Hoover hot dog time it is.
Hoovering down some hot dogs.
All right, folks, since it's Monday,
We'll see you tomorrow.
see you tomorrow.